Now that we have all of our layers, all we have to do is activate the layers that we want to be seen in each of these particular frames that we're going to use for our animation. There are 3 frames, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So let's look at what needs to be activated and what needs to be seen in each of these frames. In frame 1, when you activate frame 1, out of all of the layers that we have, I've got a background layer. I have my orange front that's activated. And activated, I mean these little eyeballs are actually turned on. The other one that's activated is the knife up layer, and the other one is the orange back. So those are the only 4 layers that are activated in frame 1. Frame 2, very similar, although the only difference is that the knife down is the one that gets activated instead of knife up. So you have your background, orange front, knife down, and orange back. And in frame 3, here's where there's a little bit of a difference in what occurs. So we have your background, but this time we activated the orange front cut. And what we did was we selected this layer, and in the 3D panel, we flipped that orange front over so that it looks like it's laying on its back on the table. We did the same with the orange back. Selected the orange back and went to our 3D panel, and we flipped it so that it looks like it's laying on the table. And then in this case, the knife is in the up position one more time. So we have the knife up activated. Those are the only 4 layers that are activated in this particular animation frame. So there's only 3 frames, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. And so the other things that you may want to change is down here where it says for the time. You're either going to run it 1 time or 3 times or forever. I like to run it forever so it just keeps reoccurring. And then you don't want this to happen over and over again very quickly, so you can adjust the timing by going here to where it says seconds. I gave it 2 seconds on frame 1. On the second frame, I gave it 0.1 second. And on the third frame, I gave it 5 seconds. So when you play it, it pauses, chop, goes right back up, and then it holds for 5 seconds. Back again to the beginning, it pauses, 2 seconds, 0.1 seconds, and then 5 seconds. And that's the animation that we have at this point.